everyone. Welcome back to Paper Moon Journals. I'm so excited to be a part of the Merry Makers Christmas collaboration, the first ever, hosted by the wonderful Project 39 Mini Albums channel, along with many other talented creators, including myself. Over the next 4 weeks, we'll be diving into some festive crafting projects to get us all in the holiday spirit. In today's video, I'm giving you a sneak peek at the beautiful papers I'll be using throughout this collaboration, plus I'll showcase the sample project for our first week. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. So grab your crafting supplies and let's get ready for a season of creativity and cheer. Don't forget to check out all of the other amazing channels participating in this collaboration. Let's jump right in. These papers I have here are ones from Graphic 45. They've been out for a couple years. It's called 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. I got them on clearance over the summer and set them aside as the minimum that I was going to have to prepare Christmas projects this year. I love all of the cut aparts and that it's inclusive. There's a brown skin Santa and family in there as well, which I think is just marvelous. And there's lots of nice patterns. Of course, the papers are double-sided. And since this is a deluxe collector's edition of an older paper collection, you get 3 of each pattern, which is wonderful. Aren't these great? I just love this classic Christmas with the Santa. This was kind of my mom's favorite theme for when she would buy gift wrap paper and things at the Christmas holidays. Reminds me of my childhood. So this is the classic I got on clearance to use. And then I also ordered these Winnie the Pooh Christmas papers. I've even shared some projects using the 6x6 pads that I got off Amazon. These I got from scrapbooking.com, which is nice. It allows, they allow you to buy some individual sheets. So then I buy extra of just certain sheets that I want to have extra copies of, like the cut apart pages and some of my favorite patterns. So here's some of the sheets that I got extra of the Winnie the Pooh papers. I also got some papers from Prima, and then my favorite I saved for last. My favorite papers, the ones I used first. I couldn't wait to cut into them. They were announced after I had already placed my order for these, and then I was so impatient. I normally order direct from Graphic 45, but this time I ordered from scrapandcreate.com. They had a pre-order available. And I ordered the complete collection from them. We'll get to that. That's right after these Winnie the Pooh papers. So I got so much stuff from them. I got the different chipboard pieces, ephemera packs, flat packs, puffy stickers. Here's the ephemera assortment and the puffy stickers. Aren't those cute? I often forget to use those. Here's another ephemera assortment. And then the flatbacks, those will go with the Christmas Pooh or the other Winnie the Pooh papers, which I also have. And here's the patterned paper collection. I got the complete collection there. And then also the patterns and, or I guess it's just solids. The patterns and solids, I'm used to calling it, from Graphic 45. And then here's my packet from Scrap and Create. So I got the complete collection. They'll include like a bag of charms and some ribbon, some carded ribbon that coordinate with the collection while supplies last. They have those. And then I ordered so much extra stuff. They put in 2 bags of charms. So that was really nice. Thank you, ladies, over at Scrap and Create. I'm not associated with them. I just love how if you order enough, you can get free shipping, and then they'll include the free extras. So that's always nice. And supporting a small business. This is a little Hallmark card that they filled out, that they sent with my order. Isn't that nice? And then that was the same exact business card pattern I have for my business cards at work, is those beautiful floral print. But let's take a look at these curious complete collection by Graphic 45. Again, I ordered an extra 8x8 pad, extra ephemera packs, extra. I will be afraid to use it. If I only have one of each thing, I'll want to hoard it. So the only way that I feel like I can cut into it right away is to get two, to have two of the things that I'd otherwise be afraid to use. And I did. I felt a little intimidated at first by how cool these papers are and how much I love Alice in Wonderland. And could I do it justice? So I just trusted the process, sat down. I used my Let's Get Artsy cutting instructions to develop a whole separate set of decorating instructions for this, but that was the basis. You can use any of these projects with any other papers almost. Let's take a look at these Curiouser papers. I'll get them open and we can look at all of the beautiful different patterns that they had. If you've already seen this or you're not interested, you can skip forward to the end. Where I show the project, the first project I made with this. That's the one I'll be sharing for the first week. So for the first week, I thought what we could do is I would do an ATC mini tag album. It was actually my brand ambassador audition video for this year. I didn't make it, but there's lots of talented artists there. So the competition was really heavy. However, so what I thought we could do is if you have one in your stash, that's great. If not, I do have a video tutorial and you don't need it, but there's also an affordable PDF to make it easier with all the cuts and everything written out for you in my Etsy shop. But anyway, so I thought it'd be great. I don't have to do that maybe less interesting part of the tutorial showing you how to make the base mini album. That's already a video. I'll link that in the description box here and in the link one. And then I'll have a whole separate, again, set of decorating instructions I make available for free in the video. You can screenshot it, and so forth. You don't need to buy it from the Etsy shop. It does just make it easier. Then you always have it ready to print out whenever you want to make another one. And it does help support me and just costs a couple dollars. So that's pretty nice. But anyways, here's a look at some of the charms that I got for free. And I use those to decorate and embellish the project that I make. I try to use the whole bag on one project. And I think I just ended up with maybe two or three charms that were in that bag that I didn't end up using. Here's the chipboard frames and tags. These are really cool. This one here, the tag would make a great cover for the project that we're making. This one might fit as well. But anyways, there's a look on the back of all the different pieces that you get in here. I didn't really use those. I'm not used to having all the stuff. Now that my Etsy shop is doing better, thank you so much to everyone who buys from my Etsy shop. I can afford to get the complete collection, and that's pretty recent. I'm not used to that. So when I go to crafting, I'm used to trying to use them sparingly and not having everything. So this is pretty sweet. And then I also got the 12 by 12 paper collection and then the patterns and solids. So the main thing that we're going to use in our project for the first week are these Curiouser papers. I used a bunch of the patterns and solids to decorate it. And then just the 2 sheets of pattern paper from the 12 by 12. I used some of the border strips from the 12 by 12. And then all the cut-aparts from the 8x8 pad. I only use cut-aparts from the 8x8. I didn't use any other pattern papers, but you could use one 8x8 pad to make the project quite easily. It would work just fine. But since I had the whole paper collection, I used it in the way that would, I thought, get me the farthest. I love these patterns and solids. I'm wishing I had bought 2 pads of those. You only have 1 pad of the pattern and solids, which are pretty nice. This is the main paper collection here, though. This isn't the patterns. Patterns and solids, just the pattern sheets from the main collection. And again, I have all the instructions written out in a PDF with the name of each, page that I use, the different cut-aparts I use from that page, and so forth, so that we can make one exactly like this one I'm going to show you here. So here's the complete paper collection. And then let's cut ahead to the sneak peek of the project. So here it is. Here is the ATC mini tag album. I don't think it was available in craft, so it's quite obvious I made this one. The other nice thing about making them from scratch is you don't have the metal label holder on the spine that was somewhat in the way when you were trying to decorate. A lot of people would pry that the journal apart and remove it. And then now that we're making it from scratch, we don't have that piece. It's much easier to decorate the spine. I layered up the cover with chipboard and then also metal embellishments like that rabbit on the left. Then I used some Dresden trim in gold and silver. And then here's one of the cut apart journaling cards. This again is from the 8x8 pad. And then lots of patterns and solids in the background. On the left side's pattern solid, the right is from the main paper collection. I love how that tag came out. And then there's a charm on the top of each tag. And on the front of the pocket page that we have here, there's a metal embellishment. There was a chipboard piece on the left side with the butterflies. And then inside the tall pocket, the page pocket, there's a landscape card. And then there's a flip-up mat in the back pocket of each one. Just like the one created by Graphic 45, there's 3 signature sections. There's a pocket page, a center pocket page with a pocket on either side, and 2 pages in each of the signatures. And then if you have the ATC tags by Graphic 45, you don't even need to make them, although I go through making them and using my tag top punch. I used some fussy cuts to decorate the pages, and on the envelopes on the back sides, a lot of those were decorated with fussy cuts. Using fussy cuts from the black and white print from the pattern paper was pretty cool. I have like a clock there, some little faux postage stamps. Fussy cut decorated out to decorate the pockets. That is a chipboard piece from the ephemera assortment. On the left, they have a few Alice die cuts in there, so we can just use a different die cut for the one that we make. That is from the chipboard tags, I think, or maybe the ephemera. I think it's the ephemera assortment in that pocket. This little card is also from the ephemera assortment. So when we make ours, we'll just find something different to tuck under there. And here's the tag and this signature. There's a little metal clock embellishment. To use them as metal embellishments, I just break the ring that makes it a charm off of it. Using my pliers, I just pinch it in my pliers, twist the ring back and forth until it breaks off, and then glue it down. And then there's the fussy cuts from one of the pages with the little Tweedle brothers. And that one was the postage stamps, the teapot. I did a ribbon on one. And there's a flip-up photo mat again in the back pocket of this one. And another belly band with a little booklet out of that black and white paper from the Patterns and Solids. I'm dying to go back and order like 2 more pads or collections of those Patterns and Solids. I wish they would offer them in a digital format in addition to the journaling cards, so that you could just have as many journaling cards as you wanted, and it'd be easy to use the front of it on one thing and then the back of it on, to glue the front onto cardstock and then glue the back onto cardstock so you have it nice and thick, like this card in the pocket there. With 3 layers, it's nice and thick. There's that black and white fussy cut. We can see a sample of those papers on the right, and a lot of stuff I glued down open-ended so you can tuck behind it. There's another tuck spot just with a piece of the border strip glued down just on one side, left a tuck spot underneath. And this is inside the back cover. We made a couple tags out of some scraps that we'll put in the back, and then use some cut aparts on there. We did use a couple cut aparts from the border strip page on the 12x12, but mostly it's just the 8 cut aparts on the 8x8 pad. A couple pattern pages from the main 12x12 paper collection, and then a bunch of the Patterns and Solids, almost one of each sheet. It's a lot of fun. I hope you'll be with me and check out my project and the projects by all of the other channels. It's sure to be tons of Christmas crafting and inspiration. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, if you enjoy my channel, please like, subscribe, and share it with anybody you think might enjoy the content. Thanks again, and have a great day.